Hey, Melissa. Thank you so much for your poems this week. I want to start with prompt one, The Poetry Spy. I am glad that you found it entertaining to do this. I am also someone who tends to zone out or wear headphones in public when I'm trying to be by myself. But doing this exercise I find really entertaining too. Um, and I do think that that sense of playfulness really comes across in your poem. And I think it's interesting to see how each kind of quote that you pull from the conversations around you changes the tone of your poem. I think that works really well. I know that you were asking about grammar and punctuation as well. So I think that definitely putting the quotes around the actual quotes is great because it sort of indicates that there's another character coming in other than the narrator. So I think that functions really well here. Um, I did notice that the majority of your poem, you're rhyming the end words, so you're doing end rhymes. Um, but then, and in this line, another conversation pulled my fancy about a young woman named Nancy. If you want to keep it consistent, I would go ahead and add a return here so that you stick with the rhymes being at the end of each line. In terms of my obsession, I know you had a question about the repetition. I think the repetition functions well as a chorus. I don't think it has to be in each stanza. I think that's really up to you, and I think you should trust your instincts when it comes to that. When it comes to how often to repeat something, I think something like the very first week, the "I Am From" poem that we did, the Mary Pfeiffer poem. Um, that had the repetition of "I am from, I am from, I am from" almost every line, right? If not every stanza. But I don't think that that's the only way to do repetition. So I think this works for me. And then, was there enough imagery to describe the person without knowing who they are? Yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to something like obsession, it's such a strong feeling, right? It's such a deeply strong feeling. So I want to know more. I guess I do want more details about what this person looks like, what they smell like, what kind of clothing they wear, where you see them, where you run into them. So right now, we know your experience is. Um, this person has black eyes, right? And then we know your experience of those black eyes and how you interpret them. And then we know he has a pale face. We know that he has brown hair. Um, and that's kind of it. That's all we know about what this person is like. And so, in terms of wanting to really understand the obsession, I want to know more about this person, even if it's the narrator is imagining what that person is like if this obsession is based purely on looks, I still want to know what the narrator is turning into is making the narrator turn to obsession. So that would be my recommendation moving forward with this. Thank you so much for sharing your work this week.